Help with my depression. Yo, what's up? It's someone that's no one, and welcome back to today's report. Today's report was sent in by Judo, where they took one pill of MDMA. And here's the full report details. Alright, welcome to another MDMA report. It's been a little while, but these reports tend to be really good, in the sense that they turn out positive and can be really healing. And that's the case with this report today. Judo notes that he was really depressed and going through some things at the time, and how he decided to try MDMA for the first time to see what would happen and what the hype was all about. To say the least, this would really turn things around for him, not only during the experience, but he was left with significant after effects even weeks after, where it left a lasting impact on his mood. You'll just see. It's a good first time MDMA report, one I'm sure you'll enjoy, so without further ado, let's dive right into this. I wanted to share this as I think some people might find this interesting. Before I start, I want to apologize to all of you for my possible grammar errors since I'm not a native English speaker. This took place about 1.5 months ago. Before taking MDMA for the first time, I was suffering from severe depression. Nothing seemed to help, and I was thinking about suicide daily. I was truly unhappy and had all the joy of my life sucked out of me. I had this constant empty feeling. One day I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do Molly today for the first time. So I went and bought pills for me and my good friend. About 1 to 1.5 hours after popping the first half of the pill, I started to feel this deep comfort and my whole body felt heavy. I had a feeling that I was in the right place at the right time, but I didn't really know what the hype was about. I was expecting so much more from this substance. So I contacted the guy who sold me the drugs, and he said I should redose. I know I was stupid for not researching the drug before using it, but I really had a death wish. So I bought the redose, and oh boy, it hit hard. After just 15 minutes of the redose, I started to feel this hype and burst of happiness in my body. I was so happy, so incredibly happy. I was also super curious. I felt like a newborn baby, basically observing everything, and trying everything as a new thing. I also loved everything and everyone in that room I was in. Hugs felt like my heart would melt together with the person I was hugging with. I felt like I was truly myself for the first time since childhood. I didn't have any anxiety of others judging me. I felt like I looked good, and I was having fun socializing with everyone. After like 2 hours, the countdown started to happen. I just felt exhausted, but grateful. I was just so happy that I got to experience that. Then I started to have these hallucinations. Never done any psychedelics before, so that was new. My friend's face was made out of these colorful honeycomb patterns. I didn't feel scared of the hallucinations. I was just curiously looking at them in pure amazement. Also, I lost my short-term memory completely. I forgot what I was typing for my friend on my phone in the middle of the sentence, but didn't feel anxious about that. After that, I felt like I could fall asleep soon, so I started cycling back to my place. On the bike ride, every object I looked at from far away looked like a human. But when I got closer, I realized what it was in reality. Didn't feel scared of that either. I just liked to observe them. After effects. Woke up next day feeling recharged and energized. I thought before this that everyone had a crash after Molly, and that there's no such thing as an afterglow. And I was so surprised that I was happy. Throughout the 2 weeks, I felt these random bursts of happiness. My depressed thoughts were completely gone. I started noticing that my friends actually enjoy my company a lot. I started socializing more. I was super motivated on everything. I wanted to get my life together and be good to other people and brighten their day. And that's what I started doing. I started exercising daily, fixed up my sleeping schedule, started changing my nutrition, started to contact my friends and family more often, and just enjoy life. After the 2 weeks, I didn't get random bursts of happiness anymore, and I wasn't so energized anymore. But most importantly, I didn't feel sad. I am happy, no signs of depression. I'm still super motivated, but haven't exercised every day anymore. LOL, just a little bit lazy. But my life is good, and I enjoy living now. And if that isn't the most important part of living, what is? I hope all you depressed people get the help from this drug that I got, and find the happiness again. I'm not suggesting this drug, but if you are really depressed and feel like walking on the end of the road, I highly suggest you try it once. Important. Note that you should not do MDMA if you are on an SSRI depression medication. TLDR. Was super depressed. Ate Molly. Had a hell of a fun time. 2-week afterglow. After that, depression gone completely.